2.23, Unit 10B.
So, Madeline, we've talked about some of your photography and your travel writing with National Geographic magazine, but I know that you're also very excited about your new job.
That's right. Recently, I've also started working as a tour guide with National Geographic Adventures.
Is that strange for you? I mean, you're someone who is fascinated by travel and experiencing new places. So, what is it like taking groups of people around on tour buses and showing them famous cities? It sounds a bit boring for someone like you.
Actually, it's fascinating because it isn't anything like what you've just described. These are National Geographic adventure holidays, so they're special types of holidays for people who love adventure, and on my tours, they are especially interested in photography.
So this isn't your traditional package tour holiday by the beach with a bit of sightseeing?
No, not at all. It's for people who are bored with that kind of experience. This is something quite different. For example, my next job is in the famous Galapagos archipelago.
Wow!
Exactly. This tour is very exciting because I've never been there before, and it's such a legendary part of the world.
So give us a basic idea of the type of people who go on the tour. How big is the group, for example?
Well, it's a small group of us, about 9 or 10 usually. Sometimes it's couples, but often they're independent travelers, and you make new friends.
But don't independent travellers get annoyed with other people in the group? I mean, after all, they normally travel on their own.
Well, of course, everyone has the same interests, so quite a few people come on their own and then make friends with everyone in the group. But if someone wants to go and walk up the side of a volcano on their own, or spend the day in a canoe out on the sea, that's fine. The itinerary is very flexible. But there are also scheduled events. For example, I give some talks about taking photographs, and in the evenings we usually cook our meals together on a barbecue. It's a lot of fun.
One last question. Some of our listeners are probably thinking it all sounds amazing, but they're worried about the physical requirements for this kind of holiday. How physically fit do you need to be?
You don't have to be an athlete or anything, but you should be an active person, and we tell people that before they come. This is an adventure holiday, after all. But there's also plenty of time for relaxing by the beach in the evenings, and you never get tired of the views. It must be the best job in the world.